Hello and welcome back to this series. Right now we're gonna talk about comments in HTML. Okay, comments are basically the way we can hide some information from the web. Okay, is a way of you can basically hide some um, data info and avoid it to being from being displayed on the web. Okay, so we're just gonna try it out so that we can see how it goes about. All right, it's as pretty simple as that can be. So how can we get about that? Let me say I want to have this code on my editor, but I don't want it to be displayed right here on the web. Okay, what am I gonna do to it? I'm basically gonna comment it. Okay, and how can I comment that? As simple as that. I want you to highlight it, highlight as much as you want to comment. Okay, maybe the text itself or from the elements. So I will highlight from the elements. Okay, I highlighted from the elements, and then I can go ahead and click on control /. Okay, or if you're on Mac, command /. Okay, just /. All right, so I'm gonna press control then / if you're on Windows, and then command and plus / if you are on MacBook. Okay, so doing that, you see the color change to green, and this means that my code has been commented out. I am only gonna see it on the editor, but I'm not gonna see it on the web. Okay, so when I come to my web, you see that particular line of code uh, has been commented out, and I can no longer see it on the web. Sometimes is quite of great importance whenever we are writing our codes to always comment our lines. So to an extent, it might not necessarily be that you want to just remove some lines of code so that you will not see it or whatever, but there is also a very important need for us to have comments on our codes. Okay, and one of the importance is just that when trying to make your code really readable and quite understandable by perhaps other programmers or even you yourself when you're writing a code. Let me say you're writing a code, and that code particularly, okay, we know that this code now is a paragraph consisting paragraphs, and okay, concept of a paragraph, and also with a line break. Okay, so I might want to comment on this. All right, comment on this particular line. I will say, all right, remember I had to just type in I had to just click on my control and / if I am on Windows, and then command plus / if I am on Mac. Okay, to have this. All right, as simple as that can be. So I can now say this code shows how to write a paragraph and also breaking of lines. All right, so this thing now will now make your code quite readable, in the sense that even when maybe another developer comes to look at your code, he can easily understand pretty much what you are trying to do at that particular time. Okay, that is why we normally comment our code, not necessarily to just remove something from the web and have it right on our code editor. Not really, but most importantly is for us to have a detailed note on what is really happening in our code. It makes your code readable and quite professional. All right, so even when I come here, I don't have that particular thing that I wrote on top. I don't have it here on my web, but when I come to my this editor, I can really see it, and I'll be like, oh, this particular code or lines of code is actually trying to let me know that this is a paragraph, and it also has some line breaking, and it makes your code quite readable and quite simple. Okay, that is what I want you to know in HTML comments. Okay, we're gonna see right in the next episode. Thank you so much.